Hello and welcome to Queenie's Card of the Week on TikTok and your various social media platforms. Okay, that was that a little too enthusiastic? It might have been. Oh well, that's just me. Anyway, welcome to Queenie's Card of the Week. The card for this week is the Fairy Godmother. Look at her. Now you'll notice some things about her, of course. There's an owl way up in the corner over here. Her arms are crossed in front of her, and she has two different gifts. She has a globe, and she has an apple. She has the moon on her forehead, and antlers, and lights, and there's a little pixie underneath, and there's a little guy over here, probably a little gnome-like little fella over here. Pardon me, my eye itched. There's a little face here in her robes that are kind of sheer and transparent. Her arms being crossed like that shows you that sometimes gifts are disguised as bags of, yeah, sometimes they are. So this week, to me, having her be we'll call her the sponsor of this week, it means that, one, the phrase I'm getting is not everything is as it seems, that some of the things that you think are actually going wrong aren't actually going wrong. They're actually going very, very right. It's just that you being able to see that might not happen right off the bat. Okay? Because the fairy godmother is she's not tricky, but she's a fairy, and fairy energy can be nebulous and tricky and not, we want everything to be all grounded and clear and give me the step by step and everything, and that's not what fairy energy does. Fairy energy can look at the huge picture and the tiny picture and the in-between, looks at all of the levels at once and brings what's best for all of the levels at once. And we can't see that very often. We have moments, like if we had those moments last week when we were with Unity, the card Unity, we had those moments last week where we knew that we were part of everything and everything was part of us. Well, that's kind of how that fairy energy works all the time. And it can be kind of tricky because, like I said, we want definitive answers. We want to know what the outcome is. Right now, we're not going to know what the outcome is, because what's going to happen is, here's what it feels like. What it feels like is that we'll get an initial outcome. We might not get the ultimate outcome, but we are going to get the beginning of the outcome. And don't throw it away just yet, because it's not complete and all the cooperative components have not fallen into place yet. But we will get something that appears that it's starting to fall into place, but we might not be as happy about it. But we've got to step back and look at it in a larger, from a larger perspective. And that's what the fairy godmother does. So, if my eye is itching, I have a cat hair or something in it because I was feeding them, and I gave Kissy to Pink Nose Supermodel and his little hair right here. Anyway, so the fairy godmother this week is bringing us gifts, and some of those gifts might be disguised as bags of, but they really are ultimately gifts. Sometimes a fairy godmother brings us things or relieves us of burdens that we weren't quite ready to unburden ourselves of because we thought we needed them. And she comes in and says, no, you don't really need this to move forward. In fact, you need to let go of this in order to move forward. And that's kind of what she does, because she sees the larger picture. or they see the larger picture. And this week we need to trust that the larger picture is being served. I will. I hope you do too. I love you guys, and I will see you next week or sometime during the week with silly little videos. And I'm trying, man, because I love doing this. Anyway, I'll talk to you soon. Bye.